Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well today. Today is kind of more of a sales related video in which I'm going to talk about if you're running a B2B services company, any kind of B2B service, whether that's real estate, accounting, recruiting, dentistry, attorney, any of these types of things, what actually is going to work and what are some of the qualities and some of the techniques that you need to start using and implement in order to see success. Now, first of all, I gotta make it clear that business development and creating business for your professional services company has to be something that's consistent and done daily. It's kind of like exercise, work out every day, make sure you eat the right foods. All those things that are going to contribute to good health are the same types of discipline and things that you need to use when you're prospecting or building a business. So let's get right into it. So first of all, you need to obviously set up or carve out time daily to do these activities. I personally use 2 to 3 hours per day, every day, and usually in the morning when I'm kind of really refreshed and ready to go is when I'm best at my A game and I can do the dialing, I can do the emailing, I can do the follow-up. So those are the kind of set aside time to do that. Now put that into Google Calendar and make sure that you keep track of your activities. That can be either through a CRM or customer relationship management software tool that you're using, or it can be through a flat file database Excel spreadsheet. I personally use a flat file database Excel sheet. Now understand, point 2 is after you carve the time is understand that it takes a lot of persistence and a lot of push, and don't give up. Generally on the first or second, third, fourth, even fifth call, you're not going to get any kind of response, and that's just the way things are. And chalk that up to people being busy. They're doing their own things. They have their own things going on. They don't have time to reply to you all the time. So you have to be sure to track and record your metrics and your contacts. Now you can easily do that through an Excel database where you have each column saying, okay, contact 1, contact 2, contact 3, contact 4, and then you can have another column put into to be contacted later. But make sure you're consistent and spread those contacts out once every 4 to 5 days, because you don't want to be overly aggressive or come off overly desperate. But make sure you're consistent in pushing that through. Okay, so we talked about carving time out. We talked about being consistent and persistent. And I think the third thing is, we all know we're in the social media age. And for what I've noticed is over the past, 5 years of doing this consistently for me, what has worked is actually doing video, short form video, and posting that. And then doing cold emailing. Calling's okay, but calling it seems to take a lot of time out of people's, schedule, and then you have to think of your own time, You only have X amount of hours during the day. Do you really have that amount of time to go out and meet people? Meeting people is great, and it should be done, I think, at a certain stage after you qualify them. But beforehand, just, let's go out and meet. Don't waste your time, because that could be, 3 to 5 hours of your time that you could have spent making X amount of contacts and X amount of more leads and potential contacts, right? So be selfish with your time and concentrate on the third element, which I was talking about, is cold email and video. Do people these days, they don't want to read a freaking article. They don't want to read a blog post. They want something that's short and concise, that's going to maybe entertain them or has added some value to them. These are all things I think that, and also the fact that being facial or showing your face and then making that connection with your audience instills trust. So I think this is the kind of benefit that video will add to your game plan of prospecting. So I've tried a lot of stuff, I've done a lot of blog posts, I've done a lot of articles, calling, meeting people, and what have you. And over the years, I found that the most effective ways to build your business and prospect is to be consistent, carve out time, and then to cold email and do video at the same time. And these are all things that have to be done on a daily basis. Thanks again for watching today's video. Don't forget to click and subscribe. It really helps the algorithm, helps increase viewership, and really appreciate your support. Look forward to more videos, and thank you as always for your comments. Until the next video, have a wonderful day. Take care now.